Bisa. Nah. Bisa.
You just want to fix or create upgrades on it. And it lets a lot of concentration. Is it? It gives different. As well, it helps me create strong. Sometimes it looks like when you watch it gets there, but it just looks like they work in sort of ideas. It doesn't know what to do. One thing he never looks confident with is anything that's dropped in top of him with a crowd seat in the belt area for set plays or corners. Yeah. So I think Arsenal will know that. Of course they will. There's no real team news for Arsenal fans. This is the team that pretty much has started most games. Started at the weekend. We just wondered if Calafiore would be fit. He is. So it's the exact same team that we go with. Not a problem. Does not look at the rest anyone, not look at the drop people in. You like Trossard's position? I don't like Trossard there, yeah. I don't like Trossard there. I think he's got an eye for the ball.
Saka captain.
Yeah.
Be interesting tonight what these officials made of Arsenal's second.
Yes, yeah, I was just say that. First corner will be
Will they say something about it?
I don't think they'll get as much leeway as they do. I have to say, now we're talking
Tulung.
Some of those players that want it from the keepers, they have no intention of playing the ball. No intention, zero intention.
Dia berat apa itu kami?
So Marcel, do you like the team? Expect 4 changes from the weekend. Donnarumma, Mendes, Vitinha and Due.
He's not inventing anything.
Tidak, bukan kau. Kalau maju pokok baruan kelihatan.
He's an experienced player, but he sees it differently in the bench.
Biar ada
Also great ability, great skills. And you have the way up front, the three with Project who doesn't give a point of reference for the Kolomani. I'm sorry, I would say probably as a first choice.
The boys could have won in the World Cup final.
Oh, 122 minutes.
Yes.
Extra time. I know, I have it still in mind. I think I might not be where Dembele might be. Chilling time. Let's do the commentators. Andy Townsend and Steve Wilson.
Damay Pauleta kah?
In the mid-noughties.
Julian Draxler.
Really looking forward to the game, Steve. I just think a really good indicator for both teams of where they are. These are Paris Saint-Germain, of course, for years now. Always wanted to go deep into this competition. Close this last time round. This particular team, can they better that? It's going to be difficult for them. And Arsenal, a very accomplished, hard-working, tough team to break down. busy, as you say, keeps everything ticking over. Also, as he gets maybe on the arsenal, he makes some really clever runs into the box too. Just a fraction offside there. Again, Arsenal on the front foot. Good run from Kai Havertz. He's clearly offside there. Just waiting for play to develop before he mentioned puts his flag up. I think important for Arsenal to have a confident, bright, fast start. PSG just lately have had injury issues and have got key personnel either not here or perhaps with big question marks hovering over him. So an opportunity, I think, this one tonight for Arsenal.
Lucas Hernandez has been out for a while and so much involved. Absolutely full strength.
Sterling.
Almost sneaking round the back from just a super from the goalkeeper.
It's a brilliant pass, isn't it? The attempted pass from David Ryan. And it's one thing everyone wants to know. Between centre half and fullback. He's chasing this down. Marquinhos not getting it there. It has to be brave. Look, he's inches away from making contact. Donnarumma clatters into it. Hopefully both of those guys are going to be okay. But that very nearly. Very well, I like that. I like it when teams mix it up and for all the short passing and playing through the lines. Nothing wrong with changing it up a little bit there, and that very nearly worked for us.
Well, the Italian goalkeeper has missed Paris Saint-Germain's last 3 games with a thigh injury. It's not what he wanted in the first 4 minutes of this game. That's one FA Cup victory to his name as Arsenal's manager, but what a wonderful job he's done there. He's been in charge of 5 years.
And he's shaped the squad now as something very powerful, very good. And Luis Enrique will know with this particular version of Paris Saint-Germain, they're going to have to be at their absolute best tonight. Certainly without the ball, that's been very, very good.
Donnarumma with a video pace, which is coming Martinelli, which is good to see. So, Nuno Mendes, just seeing Luis Enrique there, I mean, it's they're going to be when the player, however, takes up the manager.
Nuno Mendes.
The manager wins.
Certainly does. And Rebelli's been an integral part of Paris this season. He's been playing very well. It would have been a decision that he wanted to make or would have made rightly, but sometimes for the greater good you have to be prepared to go down that road. It's a great call, good call.
Potong. Main. Ya. Pancing. Terus.
To the skipper, Bukayo Saka. Good call there. Just make his mind up a little bit quicker, not caught with it. And I think Bradley Barker there tries to come inside on his right foot and ends up running it down. Leandro Trossard just has to take one for the team there, draws that foul, just relieves that little bit of pressure from again Bradley Barker. I think he takes it onto his left foot, if he gets a shot away, he has a chance.
actually taken into the under Trotsky. Marquinhos wasn't going to be fooled by that. Here's Hakimi. Kept in. And so, Arsenal might benefit from that decision. Now it's going to be a throw in. That must is Declan Rice.
Lucky, wasn't it? Skill from him.
Great boost to have Donnarumma back in goal. Just his reputation, his charisma, everything else about him is good.
No, I totally agree. I think this is the sort of game that you need to have some key men playing. Donnarumma certainly that.
That's going to be an Arsenal throw-in.
Ya, bunyi PSG.
Paris struggled a bit on match day one at home to Girona.
Datang
Struggled to
serang
break
balik
down
ya.
the Spanish side, got a bit lucky right at the end with an own goal. Here is Saliba. Top corner as well.
Lovely football that from Arsenal. On the left side with Calafiore, Trossard, Nonton Bareng, finds the second. Yeah, you've seen him curl them in from that sort of angle before. That one's always rising. On the thankfully sees that one go over the top. That's a good chance. There's some nice football building up to that.
Clearance from Donnarumma. Calafiore brought down by and now there might be
Well, saying the scored against the England. It might be a big goal, but it's one of Lewandowski's easiest finish in the lower half. Barca one, young boy.
by Calafiore. Lovely turn by him.
Great touch. Calafiore gambled there a little bit. They tried to intercept and ended up having to recover, as you said, really well. Hakimi incredibly quick and powerful.
Betul.
The Arsenal defender just gets that left foot, just gets a toe in there to steal that away from a corner, but that was potentially very dangerous had he not made that challenge.
Marquinhos, Pacho, Zaire Emery, João Neves and Desiree Doué are the famous five inside the Arsenal penalty area. In the 10th minute. And it's flicked on by João Neves, headed away by Leandro Trossard and fizzed well wide by Nuno Mendes, but
No, Rodri, still no problems if you're in front.
Well, when Bratislava plays something that really matter what, you don't get it. Could have been short at this point, but the differential is what takes it past the goal.
Bratislava 0, City 1.
It's always pretty crucial. Just make sure you're absolutely right in defending them.
and set plays have become such a strength and attacking sense for Arsenal as well. So that we'll see at some point in the game. Hakimi.
Very well to be done by who I think has been excellent in recent weeks. Really do. Footwork, hands, some of those double saves he's made in the English Premier League, Steve, have been incredible.
The one from Matteo Retegui from the penalty against Atalanta, I mean, it wasn't a great penalty, but the the second save from the follow-up heading. I still think Britannia is probably still kicking himself that he didn't put the rebound away, but it was one of the outstanding saves of the season so far in the Champions League.
Just started to have a better spell, Paris, and I think Arsenal respected that. Not in too much of a hurry to press and to go after it. Don't blame them either, stay compact.
Here is Vitinha. In a bit stack ball forward. The flag has stayed down. The shot is wide, now the flag goes up, which always looks likely that it would, as Desiree Doué looks for onside here.
Yeah, just tried to dart in behind Gabriel there, didn't he? But just a little too anxious. Nice strike when he eventually got that away.
When you cross the channel, you might as well make a noise.
Yeah. Good support. Great travelling support.
Nicely done by Arsenal. Timber here. 6 in this Arsenal attack. Bukayo Saka. Saka's curling ball. Well played by Donnarumma.
Another good run from Yuri Timber to go beyond Bukayo Saka. That only ever leaves him the one option of coming inside on his left foot. I do think that there's nothing wrong with him rolling the ball to Saka and really giving him the option to go outside or in.
Mendes down the line to Neves. Neves was the player that everyone was after in the summer, weren't they? The young creative midfielder signed from Benfica. Paris got him, others wanted him. And here he is, just jabbing it back into Vitinha. French opposition here last season in the Champions League did Arsenal against Lens, you may remember. Surprisingly, they lost in northern France, but then hammered Lens 6-0 here in the return. It was a very one-sided affair.
Just a big goal at the Champions League. It's going to get.
Yeah, Doku again started really greatly there from this side. But set for Phil Foden. He does this so much of the finish.
City 2.
So Leeds just looking to go and get it back and run straight into Bukayo Saka. Arsenal man is absolutely entitled to stand his ground there. Just watch the wind out of his sails for a split second, it's okay.
Saka, who we saw there, is 2 goals short of reaching half a century for Arsenal. He has some months actually in which he can score those 2 goals and make his mark as the youngest ever Arsenal player to reach 50, beating a record of Thierry Henry. But of course Thierry Henry had scored quite a few goals for Monaco and Juventus before he ever came to Arsenal, and he hit his 50 for Arsenal in fewer than half the number of games Saka's already played for the club. So statistics can tell you anything you want, really. Henry, but Thierry Henry was very much quicker towards half-century. He was a special player.
So he was one of the very best I've seen playing in England.
Marquinhos was a grubbing of a clearance. The result is an Arsenal throw-in, which Calafiori will take. He's made a good start to his career in England, hasn't he?
Yeah. Again, having players that are versatile, really important. You can play as that left-sided central defender, left for three, left foot, left back, as he's operating this evening, so important that.
He's considered a free kick here, though, the Italian. Helped Bologna qualify for the Champions League last season, did Calafiori. In fact, they're in England as well, aren't they? Because they play at Liverpool tomorrow.
Too much of a hurry, I don't think, to absolutely fly this all the way in and field. That's a really nice clip, that from Donnarumma. I think Lee Kang-in's got to be better there in hanging on to that. That's a simple one for him. He's a good technician. But anything hit forward with height on it is obviously going to be too easy for us for central defenders to sort out.
Jurrien Timber to Bukayo Saka. Nice little overlapping man from Havertz. Right, lovely build-up between Saka and Havertz.
Brilliant. Really good. Just needed another one to take a bit of a gamble and run right into the heart of that 6-yard box. I think Trossard was there, but just done with another option.
Donnarumma. Can't quite find Lee, that's Timber's header.
Main.
Challenge. Lee coming in and just says, come on down. Running at Hakimi now with Martinelli outside him.
Certainly was. He was having a look, he wondered, Kai Havertz, whether or not indeed an offside flag was going to appear. It doesn't look like it has. Donnarumma a little slow to come and get that. Man of his size and goalkeeper of his stature. And they step off the line, they have to come and get it. Time for Luis Enrique and Marquinhos to just try and sort one or two issues. Brilliant work from Leandro Trossard. Could have rolled it out to Calafiori, to Martinelli, sorry, took the responsibility. And look at that to absolute perfection from Kai Havertz. It's poor goalkeeping. I've got to tell you, that's not good goalkeeping. He's got to come and make that, because that's not a ball that the two central defenders can defend. And Kai Havertz knows that he could get hurt, but doesn't take his eyes off the ball for a split second. And that is a brilliant, brilliant finish. It gives Arsenal a big start in this game.
It's a great finish, isn't it? Because he's put too much.
Emosi mas.
Havertz has had a great start to this season for Arsenal. That's his 5th goal in all competitions. Arsenal's first of this Champions League campaign. He'll be delighted with that.
I'd be thrilled.
for the visitors. Rocked on their heels. Unbeaten so far this season. Paris Saint-Germain, in fact, they've only failed to win one of their games this season. Coutinho's little ball forward. Hakimi just about dragging it with him. Do it. Marquinhos. Martinelli here scampering forwards. Found himself in a tight corner. It's a throw into Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah. But big goal, great goal from Kai Havertz, really good work, as I mentioned, from Leandro Trossard. So for Paris now, I think, yeah, they've had a reasonable amount of possession, comfortable possession, without yet seriously threatening David Raya. The way forward for them is they just need to isolate their wide players up against one-on-one, up against the Arsenal fullbacks, if they can. Easier said than done, but if they can get it out to Barcola and on the other side and just get those guys running at the fullbacks, just might be able to then see if they can get in behind. But at the moment, everything in front of Arsenal.
Back to goalkeeper Donnarumma. Continues down and header picked up by Partey in his right.
Dari pelawan PSG. Masuk Neymar. Yo.
Gabriel. Flick forward by Hakimi to do it.
Saliba there is going in with Lee, dropping off that front line, not a natural 9 of course.
That's a lovely ball, pinged away. Bradley Barcola here. Timber keeping an eye on the ball. Just thinking about it. Trossard is fouled. It's a free kick to Arsenal. That was a lovely little one-on-one, wasn't it?
Great. That's exactly what I mean, Steve. That's what Paris have got to do more of. Just try to isolate their wide man against the fullback. Lovely run from Kai Havertz. This was before the goal. That one there. When he gets to the byline and cuts it back, and then the same man into that danger zone, knowing that he's going to take a bump here. But he puts his head on it, steers it, guides it, controls it, and it drops into the net to give Arsenal a lead, and it's a big lead.
Plenty of eyebrows raised over more than one transfer window about Arsenal not signing a number 9.
Betul.
Havertz isn't really a number 9. Then you look at his attributes and you think, well, he could be, and his goal tally this season is very good.
Yeah. I think the problem for Arsenal, like many teams, is who? Who do you go and get? There aren't that many absolute guaranteed number 9s that will definitely get you 20 plus domestic goals a season. Haaland, Harry Kane. Once you start going beyond those guys, not that many. So they'd rather go with someone that works hard, does a lot for the team, again, is versatile, can play as a 10, can play in midfield if he had to, as a number 8, Kai Havertz.
Arsenal. Saka is dispossessed. And Sharon Neves gets it back to Pacho, or they continue rather back to Pacho.
Tidak lolos. Sampai keluar datang.
Saya
pretty tight on the numbers.
Nuno Mendes in front of it, gesticulating Arteta. That's nicely around the corner. Here is the left back. Got the shot to the just clipped the base of the far post. It's a really good header.
Lucky. Saka there just needs to react a little quicker. Watch it. Comes out to close Nuno Mendes down, but doesn't really do enough to deny him from getting that ball back. The strike is a good one. It's accurate. David Raya throwing himself to his left-hand side there. And had his heart in his mouth there just for a split second, knowing that that one is going to be pretty close. It certainly was. It's unlucky.
Just clipped the woodwork. Best moment from Paris so far. Rice, Martinelli.
Just needs to drag another blue shirt towards him, getting nice before he tries to lay that on. Lucky.
Nuno Mendes down the line.
Iya dia.
Well, Paris trying to win this Champions League trophy by huge outlay and bringing in, guaranteed talent. Front three of Mbappe, Messi, Neymar. Those days are gone. This is a different way to try and approach winning the trophy, which they undoubtedly still crave. Desiree Doué. Hakimi running behind Calafiori, there we go. Ashraf Hakimi.
Betul.
Brilliant corner.
He's seriously powerful. Hakimi there. Calafiori is never going to get back. Brilliant ball inside the ball.
Memang senang Hakimi nih.
That's the way forward for Paris. Hakimi there. Just seeing from this angle, it looks like he's trying to actually strike that on target. He did have Baccarat at the far post, looking to visit across the 6-yard line.
It's a corner kick. Lee takes. Gabriel cleared. Saka helps it on its way. Saliba just needs another bite at that particular cherry. It's under good pressure now too from Desiree Doué.
But I think actually, considering that they conceded the goal and would have been no doubt dejected and disappointed with that, I actually think Paris have done quite well since that moment. I think they might have just injected a little more tempo and need and purpose into their game. The fact that they're behind, but this is certainly the best goal they've had.
Leading field. Vitinha, Zaire Emery, scooped up to Hakimi, well watched by Declan Rice.
Betul. garis pokok. Tapi klub tak maju.
It's just one pass too many down that left side there in the end.
Hah.
Really clever work. The ball comes back from Calafiori. That's again, can you change it? Can you change the picture? Switch it out to the other side.
Those three on the left-hand side, Calafiori, Trossard, Martinelli, they do it really well because they never seem to get in each other's way. Calafiori might come into midfield and give space to Trossard. They could interfere and impede with each other, but they don't. To Gabriel, who's a hard man to get around. Arsenal defensively so strong. Just as silly we used to fall away, but they are.
Oh, they are. They've got that look about them, they're enjoying this league, enjoy their defensive duties. The two centre-halves feed off of making challenges and tackles. Just got to make sure in the big Champions League, on those games, on those big Champions League nights, just got to make sure when lunging and desperate challenges, because they get pulled up for those.
Wah.
Trossard.
Resiko tinggi. Set. Ya. Woi. Itu orang mewah sunat.
He was challenged that from Nuno Mendes. He's absolutely got Saka going where he wants to, which goes into where he pushes into his back.
Split.
Sees an unnecessary free kick there.
That back post Arsenal corner kick, set pieces from the flanks. Gabriel 6 is one man to watch in particular. A couple of big goals already for Arsenal from these kinds of scenarios, from corners actually against both Tottenham and Manchester City, but this is almost a corner, just from a slightly different angle. Donnarumma hasn't got a red jersey in his eye. But there will
Sali pada depan sini.
a Saka delivers. Here they come.
Go!
And then they run right round. I'm not sure the actual delivery was as because Saka really wanted it, but very effective and very delicate. Now the ball's delivered. No offside flag, of course. Is there a touch here? I don't think there is, you know. I'm not sure that would be a direct free kick from where it was taken.
Dan langsung ini.
Interesting this one.
Yeah.
Let's have another look here.
Saka.
Saka's getting the he's touched it.
No, I don't think they have. But actually, I think what they might have been looking at had Martinelli got a little glance on that.
Yeah.
Partey might have been offside.
Jodel.
Arsenal. But I don't think he did. And he wasn't offside when Saka delivered the ball. So in the moment,
Yes, it was direct. Okay.
Sudah menggabung PSG sama PSM.
Really is.
2-0 Arsenal.
Ayo Saka.
Just dreams last night. Not even half time yet.
Hey, bangun nih.
Trouble here, Paris.
Yeah, unnecessary free kicks they to give away, I think, in that one area. Really was. those seconds going backwards. Nuno Mendes doesn't need to foul him. Bundles into the floor. And Arsenal now double their lead. Be very careful how they go about this. As they look a little.
Nicked it away from Nuno Mendes. Big man. Paris Saint-Germain are rocking a bit here. Kai Havertz forward for Saka. Tuchel did pretty well.
So often, because you said to Barcelona, describe the goal this one. It's not exactly a pure build-up that they have, but eventually it drops to Rafinha, who does that.
So 2 young boys now.
So ano ko kaptennya Rafinha.
So I think sensing right now that
Iyo.
put this game to bed enough before
Barcelona ini.
Offside flag up here. Well, how close was this?
He's been brilliant, you know. He picks up some great positions. No one ever seems to get tightly under a Trossard there. Excellent work from him. He's floated all the way along that line in behind Kai Havertz.
And 2 quickly between the 2.
Yeah, pretty much it. They dropped it in the beginning. My team was something going.
One priority for the next one, it might be 10 minutes.
Arseto,
And
young
that
boys.
is to try to survive without any further damage being done. Nuno Mendes will take the throw in. Touches given it straight away to Kai Havertz for it first. Mendes got the foot in and now
Dapat jauh sekali Saliba.
bring it forward. Unable to get onto that forward ball, and here's Saka. And now Kai Havertz, Trossard is in the middle, Saka in
Dah ada tengahnya. Dah ada tengahnya.
Havertz, Trossard. Actually got it from offside. I think he's saying handball.
He is, you're right. He'll be checked. Nothing about that. Zaire Emery didn't have the faintest idea where the ball was there. Yes, it did hit his hand, but not a penalty.
Played onto the back of his elbow when his back was turned and he was on the ground. You're not going to get those. Arsenal are rampant. Hakimi off on one of his dynamic forays downfield. Vitinho, Hakimi, Zaire Emery trying to pirouette. Done well to keep it away from Rice. This is deflection on that. It's comfortably taken by David Raya.
That's the problem they've had, is finding those players in the final third. There's that free kick there. Dangerous ball, so difficult for goalkeepers that when he's got a rubber body in front of him, all going for it, all trying to make contact, they all miss it. And it flies all the way through.
That's it.
Yeah, I wonder if at half time Luis Enrique might make a change at the top of the field for his team, just to give them a little bit more of a focal point.
It's going to be a free kick. Clumsy challenge.
I think it's a poor challenge that.
Martinelli's left calf. Thomas Steifelberg is the man Mikel Arteta was just talking to, his assistant. So another Arsenal set piece.
Offside.
Trossard made the run from an onside position around the back, just couldn't find it.
Let's see if he's onside. Trossard, you're right, round the back.
Tentang.
I think he would have been onside had he'd been able to just get on the end of that Bukayo Saka cross. Nice idea.
Vitinha into Lee Kang in. Joao Neves. Just a bit of a lack of conviction about Paris coming forward.
But also get the chance to get set like this with numbers. It's very difficult, I think, for Paris to find ways to break this team down. On the counter, when they turn the ball over, it's different.
Cross comes in from Dewey, comes to be dealt with by Ryan.
Set waktu sit.
Well, that's the scoreline. Moment Paris Saint-Germain have actually had more possession than Arsenal and fewer attempts at goal than Arsenal. More attempts at goal than Arsenal. But the fact remains Arsenal lead 2-0. We're about to find out how much added time there will be. Very little, just one added minute or a minimum thereof. And if Luis Enrique is going to take any comfort from this, it'll be that it's only 2-0, because in the 5 minutes after the second goal, you felt that Arsenal were in a very good shape to go in with a bigger lead.
Very true.
Zaire Emery did a major.
Yeah, I think that little conversation you see going on right there, I think is Luis Enrique saying to his assistants and his coaches, which is the best way forward for them to try and affect it from the bench. I think a bit more presence at the top of the field, I really do. Don't think Warren Zaire Emery's had his best 45, nor has Bradley Barcola.
Well, how fit is Marco Asensio, I suppose, is one thing.
Yes.
It's a thigh injury.
Maybe a little bit more better possession of Fabian Ruiz as well is an option.
Best.
He's got some thinking to do.
Problems for Paris. Arsenal all over them at times in that first half. Kai Havertz with the first, Bukayo Saka with the second. Half time in North London. Arsenal 2, Paris 0.
So 2-0 then in our feature match tonight. This is one of 7 that are currently being played. We watched 2 earlier. We'll confirm scores after the break, but as you can see, Barcelona are in the comfort zone tonight. So too are Dortmund. Celtic 1-5-1 match day 1. They are 5-1 down now at half-time. All those games will be at half-time when we come back. I'm John Irving and Marcel Desailly with Andy and myself here tonight. All too easy, I'm afraid, for Arsenal in that opening 45. Champions League goals are on the way.
This match was brought to you by Pepsi, UEFA Champions League official sponsor.